in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Detroit Lions. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in downtown Detroit. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 47-yard line.
First carry now for Jaden Blue. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 yards on the ground on the first play from scrimmage.
First down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
Open man. It is Ryan Flanor.
Let's give some credit to this offensive line. Once they identify yards, you can see them communicating with one another to make sure everybody is on the same page. And that's what gave the quarterback enough time and found the open man.
Pistoled out for Prescott. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll try to run for it with Williams. And he will have a Cowboys first down. Have it by plenty, too. Keeping the drive alive on third and inches.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's four-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on third and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure has got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. To throw is Prescott. Now he'll run it. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down.
So they decide to move the pocket in the launch point for the quarterback by calling a bootleg. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball downfield, but it does allow him to get out onto the edge, pick up a positive gain, and convert the first down. A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott. Oh, the blitz overwhelming the offensive line. And down he goes.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position. But with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, They're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Dak facing 3rd and long. That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the former Wolverine, the rookie from Michigan. And the Lions are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A nice run there on their first drive. Good for a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Laporta in motion. First down, and they stick with Gibbs. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
Avante Turpin on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Prescott now. He's got a man. It's C.D. Lamb. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. First time to Lamb in this one. And it's a first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Dak going to give this to Blue. And he will not be able to turn upfield. He'll drop him behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd down, Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
And that'll move the sticks. That's a first down. Down to the 45-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards and a Cowboy first down.
On play action, here's Dak. That's into the hands of Jaden Blue. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
A run once more with Blue. And no room to be found. He'll get this back to line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
On third down, Prescott. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Past midfield. What a great return. All the way down to the 40-yard line.
It's always nice as an offense when you can get a lift from special teams, and that was truly a team effort. I mean, you can see it's great blocking that gave him the initial seam, and he took advantage of it. That was really well done.
To Slaw, the man in motion. Goff gives it to Gibbs. He'll manage only a couple. P.J. Watt up to make the tackle.
Tackle gain at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8. So now they'll pitch it out here. And he's going nowhere. Might have lost the 2 yards he gained on the prior play. That means it's 3rd and long.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Laporta in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead holds steady at 4.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he will score. Jaden Blue. Touchdown, Dallas. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
The kick is good. Makes the score Cowboys 10, Lions 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Tom Kennedy on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And this will be a Lions first down as he is stopped at the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to 3rd down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. In trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, But now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
In punt formation for
So
the
on
Lions.
fourth down, the Lions send out Jack Fox to punt. Kavontae Turpin to return for the Cowboys. Taken at the 19. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he's going to be corralled right at the line of scrimmage. That is good work defensively. They hold him to no gain.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And a good short tackle right there. Stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. On 4th down, the veteran Brian Anger on to punt for Dallas. Greg Dortch, deep to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target, and it'll be 2nd down. Williams in motion. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And this will be a Lions 1st down as the tackle is made just shy of the 40. The Lions call their first timeout as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st down, it's Goff. And that's going to be incomplete, but there's a penalty flag on the field. We'll let the officiating crew sort this one out. Come to the line now for 1st down and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Goff. Brought in by the tight end, Sam Laporta. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
38 yards. And the Lions 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. at the 18-yard line.
Goff to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Lions are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
Yards. That's another
Goff.
Lions first down.
And he's in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Prescott. Back down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Gillick forward for maybe a yard. The rookie first-round pick. They're on the tackle.
1 yard gain.
From the
Brings up
35,
second and
here's
9.
second and 9. That's a short one taken in by Conquest. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up
It's a
third
gain of
down.
3. Brings up third and 6.
Here's Goff. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
That's good.
QB will survey the defense on first and 10. A run here with Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
The tackle by Malachi
From
Moore.
the 25, here's
A 3-yard
second
pickup.
and 7.
Brings up second and 7 at the 25-yard line.
Now Goff. This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third
Don't
down.
need much. It is third and inches. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
Lions first down. First down and 10 yards to go.
Goff. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's got another one. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon.
The kicker
Bates
on
now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Lions are out to a 21-10 lead.
Lions 21. Cowboys 10.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run. with blue. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7 from the 31. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Prescott.
At the 31-yard line.
That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Really nice play there by the defender, Mike, and not only to force the incomplete, but it's the timing. Understanding if he gets there too early, you bring in PI. You get there too late, it leads to a completion. That time he times it just right and knocks the ball away.
3rd down and 3 coming up. A run with blue. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. On the return, it's Dort. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. They hand it to Gibbs. He finds a seam, a good run, up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Quinnen Williams there to make the play.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. That's good. For our Lions, 1st down.
Here's Gibbs. Well, he gave one defender the runaround there on his way to picking up 8 yards.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Let's see what they do on 3rd and 4. Throwing here is Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Conklin goes in motion. On the bootleg, it's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, but we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice working so far.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards. Backed up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Goff. That is caught in the end zone. He's got it. Amon-Ra, safe grab. Touchdown, Lions. Here's Bates waits for the extra
The
point.
kicker on for the point after.
He's got it. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Cowboys 10.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
A first down throw for Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's hot. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The score, Lions 28, Cowboys 18.
So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. And that one not going to work out as the hands team is there to recover.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here's a handoff to Gibbs. And nothing doing here. He'll be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
2nd and 10.
scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the
From the gun, here's Gibbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Lions first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll run it to the right here with Gibbs. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he will score again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Turpin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. He'll let this one go deep. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This one is caught by Turpin. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
Gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 1, and here's Prescott. That's into the hands of chirping. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
Really just comes down to everybody understanding the situation. You realize how many yards do I need to get for the first down, and just make sure at least one of my receivers is past the sticks. That's where he went with the ball, and they're able to convert.
This one fought for and caught. What a grab. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. To the air again. Prescott. That one swung out to Blue.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and short. Prescott. That was incomplete. Covering outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what if...
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. We do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are able to cut the deficit to 10.
Cowboys 25.
Still a 2-possession game here late, but they're going to take a shot with an onside kick. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. They needed that to go their way to have any hope. But it's corralled by the hands team. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Bates now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Lions are going to extend their lead.
The score, Lions 42. Cowboys 25.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go for Pickens. That is caught. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They've fought till the end, but still will come up short.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can. And when you connect, it is a thing of beauty. And in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So it's a win here for the Lions. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference.